Day 4 of the final week of March MECHNESS, and we're going to continue on my personal mecha journey. So far, my mecha journey has started with Transformers, which eventually led to Power Rangers and other tokusatsu-style shows, and eventually led to Gundam, which that shouldn't be a shock if you know me. But what else? What else made me who I am? What other mecha has inspired me to be this 39-year-old person that I am? Well, let's travel back again to the 2000s, not long after Gundam had its hooks in me. I remember there was one week in particular. We had off school, and I was actually hanging out with Lambo most of that week, and before that, my dad took me to the local Blockbuster. We're going back to that. And I was cruising through the PlayStation 2 games, because this was early in the PS2 days. This was 2001, so the PS2 had only been out about a year-ish. And I'm going along the walls looking for a new game to play, and that's when I come across this lovely gem. This is Armored Core 2: Another Age. From that opening cinematic, that game got me. There were all kinds of missions going on in it. The plot was cool. The variety of parts that you could build a mech from was astounding. There were so many different combinations. And what got me the most was it wasn't just the visuals of your mech and the weapons. Every little thing had an impact. The amount of weight your mech could carry affected your speed and your weapon loadout. Plus, you had to swap out generators and radiators and fire control systems. This was more than I could have imagined when it came to it. You could spend hours in this game perfecting your mech. And there were so many different play styles. You could go light and fast, you could go heavy and slow, or anywhere in between on that gradient. And again, the weapons, so many different options. Grenade launchers, missile launchers, rocket launchers, laser-based weapons, laser swords, laser shields. It was great. And we spent that week off. Lambo and I hung out, and we just kept playing that game. We kept switching off between piloting my mech and grinding and piloting his mech and grinding, and then doing the two-player, and it was a blast. And it is one of my favorite memories in the PS2 days of just hanging out with friends and playing a game that we just absolutely adored. So, Armored Core, Another Age, definitely started it. Went on to give you one of my favorite games of all time also, Armored Core Nexus. I don't know how many other Armored Core fans love this game, but this was probably my top Armored Core game. I love this one to death. And I'm glad that it's still a thing, because Armored Core 6 is out there for PS5, Xbox Series X, everything. And if you haven't tried it, go out and play it. It is hard.